Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Raymond School Fields, where we are set to bring you Brockton Blazers softball. This morning's matchup here is a Old Silver Lake Fall Softball League game in the minors division between visiting Kingston and your hometown Brockton Blazers. As the Blazers are taking the field, let's take a look at today's starting lineups. For visiting Kingston, we have Bridget leading off, Georgia batting second, Zoe batting third, Juliana batting fourth, Samantha batting fifth, Emma batting sixth, Emily batting seventh, Ella batting eighth, Emilia batting ninth, Amelia batting 10th, and Mary batting 11th. And for your Blazers, we have London batting first, Maya B batting second, Peyton batting third, Fiona batting fourth, Karen batting fifth, Eleanor batting sixth, Ariana batting seventh, Natalie batting eighth, Vay batting ninth, Maya N batting 10th, and Aricia batting 11th. Looks like we've got Peyton as the starting pitcher for the Blazers here this morning. It's our final full game day of the season of the 2025 year, as all of our teams will be in action here today. Following this game, we will have another live streamed game. We will be covering our senior black game right after this one, so stay tuned for that. See Coach Fred out there positioning his fielders, giving them some last-minute instructions before we get underway here. Again, a few things to note if you're unfamiliar with our minors softball league. Couple of rules that you'll note is the players are only allowed to steal third base. There is no stealing of second, no stealing of home. The batters cannot advance on drop bird strikes. There's no infield fly rule. There's a 5-run limit per inning until the last inning, where that rule is waived and we have unlimited runs. And finally, after 3 walks in an inning by one team, the coach for the batting team will come out and finish the inning to just help the game move along a little bit. Couple more warm-up pitches for Peyton, and then we will get things underway. Great pitch there by Peyton. You heard it from Coach Fred there. Balls are coming in, and we are just about ready to have our first batter step up to the plate. There's the throw down to third. All right, and here we go. We are ready to kick things off here at the top of the first inning, as Bridget will be the leadoff hitter for Kingston. All right, Peyton is on the rubber. Bridget's in the box, and we are set to go. First pitch misses inside for a ball. Comes the 1-0, and it hit her. Bridget will take first on the hit by pitch. And Georgia will be the next hitter as she steps into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch misses down and outside for a ball. There's the 1-0. Short, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Up and inside, ball 3. Georgia quickly ahead in the count. 3 balls and no strikes. Here it comes. In there for a called strike. Count's full now after the... And that's ball 4. That'll put runners at first and second here as Zoe will be the hitter. First pitch is grounded towards the first base line, but foul. The 0-1 misses down low. Runner's going to try and steal third, and she is going to get there. Here comes the 1-1. Inside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Now the count here on Zoe. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and lined over towards second. It gets out into the outfield for a hit. Bridget comes in to score. And Zoe has an RBI single. Kingston on the board first. That's going to bring Juliana up next here for Kingston. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Down low, it gets by the catcher. Runner's going to try and get to third. The throw to third is not going to be in time. Runners to the corners now here. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Over the inside corner for a called strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count here on Juliana. A little bit of an early release there by Peyton. Slipped out of her hands. There's a bit of dew on the grass here early morning. Up high and the count's full. Here comes the payoff pitch. In there for a called strike 3. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring Samantha up to bat next. She takes the first pitch up high, ball 1. Down and in, ball 2. Comes the 2-0. Short, ball 3. Ball 4. Samantha will take first. And that's going to load the bases up. Third walk of the inning, so the coach will come on in, as Emma will be the hitter next. First pitch is swung on and missed. Here comes the 1-strike pitch. Popped over towards the third base line, but foul. One thing to note here, when the coaches are in pitching, there is no stealing at all, and the batters cannot walk. The at-bat can only end with a hit or a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Lined off the third base side and foul. Count remains 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball off towards the first base side. Peyton fields it. The throw to first is not quite handled there. A run comes in to score. That'll bring Emily up next here for Kingston. Fouls the first pitch back to the catcher for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes now here on Emily. Ground ball over towards shortstop. Peyton fields it there. The throw home is there for the out. Two outs now here in the inning, as Ella will be the next hitter. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Misses a little high. Fouled off. Ella's still alive with 2 strikes. In there for a called strike 3. That's going to bring the top of the first inning to a close. Kingston picks up 2, and as we head to the home half of the first inning, Kingston 2, Brockton coming up.
Hey, great stop. Oh, sure. Josh, can you help her with balls in? Turn that shoulder, Bridget. Turn that shoulder and hit third. Nice. Hey, he doesn't do that. You turned your shoulder, you threw it in. That was step card. That was not Larry Bird.
All right, we're back here for the bottom half of the first inning. Blazers with their first crack at bat.
Are you ready?
London's going to lead things off here for the Blazers. First pitch misses outside for a ball.
Take your time, just play catch, Zoe. It's you and Bridget.
Good job, Lon. Good job.
High, ball 2.
Snap that wrist.
2-0 pitch. Up and away. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on London.
Good job. That's it, Lon. Step out of that box. There you go. Good job. Come on, London. Let's go, London.
Here comes the 3-0. Outside, ball 4, and London has herself a leadoff walk. That's going to bring Maya B up to the box here next for Brockton. She takes the first pitch inside for a ball.
Got this, Maya. Here we go, Maya.
Here comes the 1-0. Down and in, ball 2.
Hey, Bridget. So it's okay. Take your time. Hey, stand tall. Just get that in there.
Let's go, Maya.
Here's the 2-0. Up and away. 3 balls and no strikes here on Maya. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Maya takes first with the walk, and that puts runners at first and second here as Peyton steps into the box. First pitch, this is down and inside, gets by the catcher, and London's going to head over to third. Oop. It's had a little bit of collision over there at third, but everybody seems to be okay.
Yeah. All right, Bridget, I'm back now.
Come on, Peg. Good eye, Peg.
Ball 2. Down low, ball 3. 3-0 the count here on Peyton. Inside, ball 4. That's going to load the bases up in third walk of the inning. coach will head out there. Coach Tyler will be the one to do the pitching here for the Blazers. That'll bring Fiona up to bat. She swings and misses at the first pitch for strike one.
Emilia, you're going to get the ball and touch that base, okay?
Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball over towards shortstop, and it gets through into the outfield. London scores. Maya's being waved around, and she will score. Peyton's going to come around as well, and Peyton comes in to score as Fiona ends up with a 3-run double, and the Blazers take the lead. Karen will be the next hitter here. She swings at the first pitch, grounds it down the first base line, but foul.
Georgia. That was perfect. Let's do that again, okay?
Karen swings to the next pitch, and she fouls it off the first base side. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball over towards second base. It's fielded by the pitcher. The throw to first. Not in time. Runners at the corners now here for the Blazers as Eleanor steps up. She swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Swing and a miss, strike two. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Ariana will step up next here for the Blazers. Swinging a ground ball over towards third. The pitcher goes to grab it, and everybody's safe. Bases loaded full of Blazers here now as Natalie will be the hitter. Swung on and missed. Here's the pitch. Ground ball over towards second. And it gets through into right field. Fiona scores. Oh, and that's the 4-run limit. Apologies, it's 4 runs for the Miners here. And that will bring the first inning to a close. The Blazers pick up 4, and as we head to the second inning, Brockton 4, Kingston 2. All right, we're set here for the start of the second inning. Emilia will lead things off here for Kingston. First pitch, inside for a ball. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Swung on and fouled off the third base side. 2 balls and 1 strike here, the count on Emilia. Fouled off for strike 2. Peyton set the 2-2 pitch. In there for a called strike 3. And just like that, 1 out now here in the top half of the second inning. Amelia will be the next hitter here for Kingston. We have Emilia followed by Amelia. Here comes the pitch. High, ball 1. Peyton set the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's the 1-1. In there for a called strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now here on Amelia. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 quick outs by way of the K, and that'll bring Mary up next here for Kingston. Oh, we have time out on the field as we have a hoodie zipper malfunction. Is a little crisp here on this October morning. Although very clear skies, as you can see, almost hardly a cloud in the sky. And we've decided now that the hoodie is no longer necessary. All right, here we go, and the pitch. High and outside for a ball. Short, ball 2. Here's the pitch. A little bit inside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Mary. Here comes the 3-0. Right down Broadway for a called strike 1. Swung on and missed, and the count's now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second. And outside for ball 4. Mary works a 2-out walk. That's going to bring the top of the Kingston order up with Bridget. She was hit by a pitch and scored in the first inning. Pitch. High, ball 2. The 2-0. In there for strike one. Two balls and one strike to count now here on Bridget. Swinging a ground ball and just foul behind home plate. Evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High and outside, and the count's full. Here we go again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, and the payoff pitch. Right there for a called strike 3, and that will retire the side in the top half of the second inning. No runs across for Kingston as we go to the bottom of the second inning. It's Brockton 4, Kingston 2.
Do me one favor, right? So after you gotta stand in your spot. Yeah, show me your stand. Yeah, get out. Oh, move it. Just get out how you doing it. Is it unlocked? Yeah. A little bit, yeah. Move it a little bit to the side. No, move, you move. Yeah, right there, yeah. Hey, if you don't hit, you have to do dishes all the Perfect, yeah. 1 second. Okay, so you're dead straight, right? You're throwing a little harder. I'll be behind you, though. Sid, just like you threw me, right? We're going to be coming down, right? Georgia, you're going to back up Zoe. Emma, throw that to Josh. All right.
All right, we're ready here for the bottom half of the second inning as Vay will lead things off for the Blazers.
Sam, just like you playing catch with me, right?
First pitch is outside for a ball.
Bridget, awesome throw. Perfect.
Here comes the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes here on Vey.
So infield, girls, place the first base. So Emma, you gotta get a 1 point up base, right?
Here's the 2-0. Inside, ball 3.
So it's harder to throw from your knees. You gotta throw a little higher next time.
Here comes the 3-0. Inside, ball 4. Vey will head down to first with a leadoff walk.
Higher, Bridget. Let go a little higher. So it's in use.
That'll bring Maya N up next.
MJ, you got this. Come on, MJ, you got it.
Let's go, MJ. Let's go. Come on, MJ. It seems you struck a nerve.
Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1.
Got this, MJ.
Here's the 1-0. Inside, ball 2.
Good throw, Bridget. That was awesome. Let's go, Sam. Take your time.
2-0 pitch. Misses outside. 3 balls and no strikes here on Maya.
MJ, we're ready to swing, right?
Pitch. Outside, ball 4, and Maya will head down to first with a walk. That'll put runners at first and second now here for the Blazers as Aricia stands in next. First pitch is short for a ball.
Bridget, I can't be back there, okay? Because they can he's gonna get back up. No, you got third, right?
You got this.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Down and in, ball 2. Runner's going to try and go to third. The throw over there is not going to be on time. Bay makes it over to third. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Aricia. Pitcher's ready. And the 3-0 misses for ball 4. Aricia will head over to first, and that's going to load the bases up. Also is the third walk of the inning, so Coach Tyler will come on in as London will be the hitter. She walked and scored her first time up.
Emma, you get the ball, you touch first, okay?
Got this, London.
All right, London steps in, and here we go. Swinging a foul ball off the first base side. Yes, it stays foul.
So Bridget, you can get that, come back and tag here, or go first. Figure out what's the play, right?
Come on, London.
The 1-strike pitch. This is for a ball. Inside. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Here comes the 2-strike pitch. Swinging a ground ball over towards the first base side. The pitcher has it, and not in time at home. Vay comes in to score, and everybody's safe.
Hey, Sim, good try.
Fifth runner across there for Brockton.
Okay, girls, plays any base again.
Maya B, the hitter. Coach Dad pitching to her here. She walked and scored her first time up. Pop foul. Here it comes. Grounded over towards second base. It's fielded there, but not in time at second to get the out. Maya N comes in to score.
Hey, Amelia. All right, Wonder Woman. Amelia, good job.
As Peyton will step into the box next.
Let's go, Wonder Woman.
She walked and scored her first time up. She pops the one first pitch into center field for a hit. Runner comes in to score. It's Aricia who scores, and everybody else is safe. RBI single for Peyton. That'll bring Fiona up to bat next. She grounds the first pitch over towards second base, and it gets through for a hit. That'll bring the fourth run in to score, and that will bring the inning to an end. But the Blazers pick up another 4 runs, and as we head to the third inning, it's Brockton 8, Kingston 2. All right, we're set to start the third inning here as Georgia will lead things off here for Kingston. She takes the first pitch for a ball. Ball 2. Peyton is every fielder's dream out there, working very fast on the mound. She wastes no time out there. She throws, and it's in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike here, the count on Georgia. A little bit high, 3 balls and a strike now, the count here on Georgia. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball 4. Georgia draws the leadoff walk. Zoe will be the hitter next. She singled her first time up. She swings at the first pitch and fouls it back for strike 1. Peyton's ready, and the 0-1 pitch misses inside. Evens the count up at 1-1.
Take your time, Peg. You're throwing right to B. No, it's not B, is it? Yeah. Okay.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. There it is. Up high, ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. The count now on Zoe. Down low for ball 3.
Good job, B. You're throwing right to B.
Here's the 3-1. Swinging a ground ball towards the first base side, but it's foul. And the count's now full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Popped up foul. Behind the catcher, and it drops down there.
Just like that, Peg.
Count remains 3-2. And the pitch. Up and outside, ball 4. That's going to put runners at first and second here now. Juliana, the hitter. First pitch misses inside for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Inside, ball 2. Over the outside corner for a called strike. It gets by the catcher. The throw to third is not going to be in time.
Good job, B. You know what to do. Good job, girls.
2 balls and 1 strike now, the count here on Juliana. Ball 3.
Good job, Peg. You're throwing right to B on him.
And here's the pitch. Down low, ball 4. Juliana will take first with the pace on balls, and that's going to load the bases up. Third walk of the inning, so the coach for Kingston will come on in, as Samantha will be the hitter. She walked her first time up. She lines the first pitch over towards second base. It's fielded there. And no play made. 1 run comes in. A second runner being waved around, and she will score as well. 2 runs across there for Kingston, as Emma will be the hitter. Swung on and missed. 2 strikes on the batter. Swinging a ground ball towards shortstop. It's fielded by London at third. And she's out at third. Good play by London to get the out. And that's the first out of the inning. Emily will be the hitter. She reached on a fielder's choice her first time up. First pitch is fouled back. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs now here in the inning. And Ella will be the next hitter. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. Great cuts there for Ella, and that will retire the side in the top of the third. 2 runs across for Kingston, and as we go to the home half of the third, it's Brockton 8, Kingston 4.
How do we get 4? Drive that front leg. Straighten that out a little bit more, get over a little bit. Perfect.
Well, that, you know what I was thinking about that jacket? That jacket is
Nice ball.
yeah, you probably don't need that.
Sam, take about 2 and then you're coming down, okay?
Mira el pitcher, Kevin, mira cómo está tirando, mira. tira bueno, ¿oíste?
They never get over it though. They always try to
Come on, Karen.
Let's go get him.
1 second, 1 second. Hey. Karen, I love you. Have a good day. See you later. Look. Go, Bridget. All right, grab it. Turn that shoulder up high. Nice throw. Hey, where are you going to hit it,
Y
Karen?
el swing también me ha adelantado, ¿oíste?
Get in. Swinging at strikes. Those balls go by, right?
All right, here we go with the bottom half of the third inning. And Karen will lead things off here for Brockton. She singled her first time up.
Let's go get it.
Come on, Karen.
First pitch misses inside for a ball.
Oh, get it. What's that? How old are they? So long. Come on, Karen.
Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed, evens the count up at a ball and a strike.
Tírale de verdad, mi amor,
Yeah,
¿ok?
just be careful stepping forward. You don't want to hit with that.
The 1-1 pitch. High and outside, ball 2.
Good eye, Karen. Snap that wrist, Bridget, right?
Step out, get in, step out.
That help him.
Here's the 2-0. Or the 2-1, excuse me, is inside for ball 3.
You got this, Karen.
The pitch. Outside, ball 4. Karen draws the leadoff walk. It's going to bring Eleanor up to bat next.
Settle in. You got this, Eleanor.
Yesterday we were practicing that. The same thing you telling me, I was trying to get her. Yeah.
Here's the pitch. Up high, ball 1.
Go, Bridget, you got this.
And the 1-0. Inside, ball 2.
Good stuff, Karen. Just gotta get a little farther, right? Ella. You got this, Eleanor. And my cell phone?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Inside, 3 balls and no strikes here on Eleanor.
Go, Bridget.
Comes the 3-0. And there for a strike.
Great pitch.
Swing, baby girl. Just follow through. You got this. Go, Eleanor.
You got this, Eleanor.
Here's the 3-1. Down low, ball 4. Eleanor heads down to first. That'll put runners at first and second. Ariana will be the hitter. She singled her first time up.
Come on, Ariana. You got this. Good eye.
First pitch is short for a ball.
Karen, pay attention to the coach in third.
Up high, ball 2.
Good eye.
Sam, you can't when she's coming forward like that. She swings that bat, she can hit it. You want to know when she gets hurt? Too, that's called catcher interference, right?
Here's the 2-0. Inside, 3 balls and no strikes. Here the count on Ariana.
Let's go, Ariana. You got this. Come on, Ariana.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Up high, ball 4. Ariana goes to first with the walk, and that's going to load the bases up now. As Natalie will be the hitter. She singled her first time up. Third walk of the inning. Coach Tyler will come in to take over.
You're going to come right in front of the player, first base, right?
Swinging a ground ball, and it's fouled just off the third base line in front of the plate. Fouled back. Off the catcher's mask, and she seems to be good. The pitch. Lined over towards shortstop. It's fielded there. And everybody's safe. Kieran comes in to score.
Let's go, babe.
As Vay will be the next hitter for the Blazers.
Nice swing, man.
Swung on and missed for strike 1.
Good job, Sam. Guys, plays A base, Georgia. Just touch third.
Swung on and missed, strike 2.
Touch it first, right? Georgia, what are you doing? The ball's with you.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Some big cuts there by Vay, but that's the first out of the inning.
What are you doing? Touch third.
That's going to bring Maya up to bat. She walked and scored her first time up. First pitch misses inside.
Good job, MJ. Good eye.
Swing and a miss.
Wait for a good one. Wait for a good one.
Swung on and missed for strike 2.
You got this, MJ. Ready to run, girls.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Some good cuts there by Maya, but that was the second out of the inning.
2 outs, right?
That'll bring Arisi up to bat. She walked and scored her first time up.
You got on the hand, you gotta save it, right?
Swinging a ground ball foul off the first base side.
There you go.
Zoe, looks like it's coming to you, Zoe.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will bring the third inning to a close. The Blazers do pick up a run, though, and as we head to the fourth inning, it's Brockton 9, Kingston 4.
No, I'm talking about the one behind. There we go. After you throw, come to the front of the circle. Don't throw it until you're back at behind home, okay? Let's get the ball to her so we're not chasing it all over the place, okay?
Quiet, throw to third.
There we go.
Monday, throw to Eleanor.
Make sure we're letting it come to us, right? We're not reaching out to grab it. Ball's in, coming down! Coming to you, London.
Let's go.
Ball's in. Oh, almost. All right, here we go, girls.
All right, Amelia. Wait for the ball. Look for a good pitch.
All right, we're set here to start the fourth inning. And we've got Amelia leading things off here for Kingston. First pitch misses for ball one. Down low, ball two. High, ball three. 3 balls and no strikes here. The count to Amelia. Swung on and missed for strike one. Here's the 3-1. Outside, ball four, and Amelia has a leadoff walk. That's going to bring Amelia up to bat next. First pitch misses up high for a ball. Swing and a miss, strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside, 2 balls and a strike now the count here on Amelia. Here's the 2-1. 3 balls and a strike the count. Comes the 3-1 pitch. Inside, ball four. Amelia heads down to first with a walk. That's going to put runners at first and second here as Mary will be the next hitter. She walked her first time up. First pitch misses outside for a ball. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball two. Here's the 2-0. Outside, ball three. Runner's going to run to third. The throw to third is not going to be in time. 3 balls, no strikes here. The count on Mary. Here's the 3-0. Misses, ball four. Mary will head down with a walk. And that's going to load the bases up. 3 walks in the inning. So the coach will come on in as Bridget will step in. She was hit by a pitch and scored back in the first inning. First pitch is popped up in front of the plate. Kieran has it and makes the play at home for the out. 1 down now in the inning. That'll bring Georgia up to bat. She's singled and walked and scored twice so far this morning. She swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Popped up towards shortstop. It gets through. Amelia comes in to score, and everybody's safe. Zoe will be the next hitter. She has singled and walked so far today, scored once. First pitch is grounded back over towards first, and it gets through into right field for a hit. Mary scores. Bridget comes around to score. And Zoe's got a 2-run double. Juliana, the hitter, next. All right, here comes the pitch. Fouled off the batter's helmet, and she's fine. And that, my friends, is why they wear the helmets with the face masks. Popped up. There's a lot of confusion going on because the parents are also trying to be the coach. The ball hit the batter and it was ruled foul. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 outs now in the inning, as Samantha will be the hitter. She's walked and singled so far today. Popped up over towards first and foul. Line back up the middle. Georgia comes in to score. Here comes Zoe, and she will score as well. But that last run actually will not count because that had already been 4 runs across. So Kingston does pick up 4 runs, and they go on top as we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. It's Kingston 11, Brockton 9. Correction on the score. We had the scoreboard wrong. It's actually Brockton 9, Kingston 8 as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning.
One more, Mary, and then say balls in, coming down.
Look at my phone back. Yay! Skip
You're going to third right here, okay, Mary? Nice big throw, as hard as you can.
Let's go, Bella. There.
Yep. Nice big throw. Come on, London, you got this.
Set here for the bottom half of the fourth inning, and London will lead things off here for the Blazers. She's walked and singled, scored twice so far today. Pitch is in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Down and in. 2 balls and a strike to count here on London. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Here's the 2-2. Up high, and she held off. Ball 3. Counts full. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. London works a leadoff walk. That'll bring Maya B up to bat. She's walked and singled, scored once so far today. First pitch misses down low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. In there for a called strike. The 1-1 pitch. Right there for a called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here on Maya. And the pitch. Misses down and away. Evens the count up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Over the outside corner for a called strike 3. And that's the first out of the inning.
Georgia, be ready to cover second.
That'll bring Peyton up to bat. She's walked and singled, scored once so far today. She hits the first pitch, and it's foul. Pitcher set. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High and outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count here on Peyton. Ball 2.
All right, Zoe, right here. Come on. Take a breath. Throw pitch.
2-2 pitch. Misses down and in, and the count's full. Ball 4. Peyton will head down to first. Runners at first and second now with Fiona up to bat. Fiona's doubled and singled. Scored once so far today. She takes the first pitch for a ball, and London's going to head on over to third. Down low, ball 2. Down and in, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Fiona. Down low, ball 4, and Fiona will head down with a walk. Third walk of the inning will load the bases. Coach Tyler will come on in. As Karen will be the hitter. She is singled and walked, scored once so far today. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. Popped up foul, out of play. A great catch made out by one of the parents. Actually, I believe that was actually Kieran's dad who caught the ball. She hits this one over towards second base, and it gets through into the outfield. London has scored. Peyton's being waved around, and she will also score. And it's a 2-run single for Kieran.
You can't leave your base, okay?
Eleanor, the batter here, she's walked once. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Swinging a ground ball over towards shortstop. And everybody's safe. That'll bring Ariana up to bat next. She has singled and walked so far. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Two-strike pitch. Fouled off the first base side. Remains 2 strikes here on Ariana. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. That'll bring Natalie up to bat. She's singled twice so far this morning. Pitch misses inside. Swinging a pop-up over towards the third base side, and it's foul. Foul back. Still 2 strikes here on Natalie.
Come on, Natalie. Doing awesome.
Popped up over towards shortstop. It's fielded there. They won't catch Kieran over at third. Fiona comes in to score. That'll bring Vay up to bat. She walked and scored back in the second inning. She pops this one up, and it's foul. Here's the pitch. Popped up towards the pitcher, and she makes the catch that will retire the side. The Blazers pick up 3 runs, and as we head to the 5th inning, it's Brockton 12, Kingston 8. All right, here we go for the 5th inning, and this is going to be the final inning of the game, so keep in mind that the 4-run limit is waived now for this last inning. As Emma will lead things off, she took the first pitch for a ball. She singled and reached on a fielder's choice so far today. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Emma. And the pitch. Short for ball 4. Emma has a leadoff walk to start things off here in the 5th. That'll bring Emily up to bat. She reached on the fielder's choice the first inning. She takes a pitch inside for a ball. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Emily. Here's the pitch. Down and in, ball 4. Runners at first and second now here as Ella will be the hitter. First pitch misses for a ball. Over the outside corner for a called strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2 balls and a strike now, the count here on Ella. Down low, ball 3. Outside, ball 4. That'll load the bases up, and that's the 3rd walk of the inning, so the coach will come in. Emilia will be the hitter. She walked her last time up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. One out now here in the inning. Amelia, the hitter. She walked and scored her last time up. In there for a called strike. Foul off. 2 strikes now here on Amelia. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's now 2 down in the inning. Kingston now down to their final out. Swinging a foul off there by Mary. She's walked twice and scored once so far today. Grounded over towards the first base side. It's fielded there by Fiona. And she makes the tag for the out. And that will wrap this one up. Both teams are going to line it up here and congratulate each other, for a game well played as they go through the line. Our final score here, the Brockton Blazers 12, Kingston 8. Stay tuned, everyone, because in about 15 minutes or so, we will have our next game. Our seniors black team will take the field. For those of you who have to take off, thanks for joining us, and we hope to catch you next time. Those of you hanging around, stick around. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.